Hi, I'm Sally from Lexria. Thanks so much for joining me for this brief demo today. To get started, I'm going to show you what your client sees upon creating a Lexria account. To create a Lexria account, they simply use their name, first and last, email address, and secure password. Once they do that, they're into the intake, which is what you see here. I've not yet gotten started, so this is just a very clean slate. We have covered a very robust set of questions, similar to likely a questionnaire you might use to get your client started on all of the intake required to file for bankruptcy. And I'm just going to quickly show you a couple of them to give you a sense of the feel of our intake and how easy we've made it for clients to dip in and dip out of each section. It's very user-friendly, easy to tab through each section, select dates, add in phone numbers, making sure that all the required fields, as you can see from the little asterisk, are actually included. And since I did just complete that section, very easy to see that I have completed that, and there are a lot of sections I have not yet started. And if I go back out to that dashboard, you can see that I'm now 1% done because I've added in some personal information and that About You section is in progress. And just a side note here, you can see there's a chat function here. We do cover all of the technical support for the intake for your clients. We do not answer any legal questions they may have regarding the amount of information to include, what information to include, or how to do things, but we definitely support them via chat, email, and over the phone in giving them demos and making sure that they feel fully supported on how to use our tool. You can definitely think of us as your very robust questionnaire to make sure your clients have what they need to get through the intake process. Something we get a lot of questions about is our really amazing automated financial accounts section. So if you've got clients that have checking accounts, savings accounts, Venmo, PayPal, you name it, we've got it covered here. They can actually go in here and import their accounts, and they do this via our third-party secure partner, where they can actually search for their financial accounts and move through the connection portal here. We have big banks, we have small banks, we have credit unions, you name it, we've got it in here. We have quite a large offering, and they can enter their login email address, username, password, and we open up the ability to pull in the last 6 months of statements for your clients with just their secure username and password. So that's also there, which a lot of folks really like. They can also add them manually if they wanted to do so. On the income side, we also have the ability to move forward with adding in all of their employment history. On the expenses side, we've got a lot of coverage on making sure they detail everything on the household expenses side, and more importantly, that they've touched each section. So even if they don't have children, they're going to be asked if they've had any childcare expenses. They've got to say no so that it goes in there as they've touched that question and they've answered it. We find that that's really important for your clients to be able to be sure they give you every little bit of information. I'm going to show you now what it looks like once we've made a little bit of progress. Once we've made a little bit of progress, we'll see that our sections are in progress. We'll see how far along we are, and we actually start to get some general summaries here up at the top. So your clients will be able to see exactly how far along they are and what is left to be done. And honestly, that makes it easier for you because you'll be able to also see what it looks like in your dashboard, which I'm going to show you next. So that great dashboard that I just mentioned is here. This is where you'll see all of the clients that have started an intake with your account. You'll see how far along they are. You can hover over each client and actually see progress. You'll also be able to see when they signed up, when they last logged in. And for those that are completed, you'll be able to download their document bundle and or import them into Jubilee. And I'm happy to show a demo on the import to Jubilee side. You can also view them. So what this does is as I view this client, I can actually see exactly the view that I was just showing you. So you can see how far along they are. You can actually edit their intake real time. if you wanted to do so. So if there are a couple tweaks you wanted to make before you imported into Jubilee or before you downloaded that zip bundle, you could do that directly in their intake. So this is a really nifty area if you wanted to edit directly or just see how far along they are. Or a lot of our attorneys like to get on the phone with their clients and talk through the intake real time and see how they're doing. We also, with our pricing, offer unlimited users, so you can add as many users on your firm side to be able to see this dashboard and manage their client progress in this dashboard. You can add them yourself here. And then the unknown customer referral link is where we do a pre-screen. It's a pretty standard pre-screen that you can share with any clients you're not sure you're going to work with yet. And that known customer referral link is your unique link that you will just send directly to your clients to get them started to create an account. So you have the ability to be really self-serve right here within your attorney dashboard. And just a last note on pricing. So our pricing is per completed intake. So once your client has completed the intake, which does include the triple bureau credit report, and we push that through to completion here, where you can either download it or import it into Jubilee. That is $99 with the completed triple bureau credit report. We have some attorneys that like to do the credit pull on their own or sooner in the process, not as part of this intake process, and that's totally okay, and we take $37 off that price. So then it's $62 per completed intake. We charge in arrears at the close of the month. There's no rolling minimums. There's no cost to get started. There's no cost for any of your clients that might still be in progress for months at a time. And there's no recurring charges. So it's just a simple $99 per completed intake. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. hello@lexria.com. Thank you so much.